Good morning, everybody. It's good to be with you on this beautiful Friday morning. We got a lot of good things going on in our community right now, and I'd just like to bring you up to date on a couple of those and then just have a little bit of a discussion with you. First of all, our street work continues to go forward. The Country Acres project is coming right along. We're starting to put it back together again. As a matter of fact, as I left the Country Acres area this morning, they're getting ready to do some of the paving. So it certainly is good to see it coming along that way. And I just want to give a thank you to all of the contractors. There have been several contractors who've been working over there over the last few months and will continue over the next couple of months. Just say thank you to them for the wonderful work they're doing and the great cooperation that's been there. I want to say thank you to our citizens who live over there. It's beautiful to see some of the things that are happening there and help to pick that up. I would just encourage this community that once that's a finished project later this year, that you take an opportunity to drive through that community and see exactly what that's done for that community. Very similar to what happened over at the Stewart subdivision last year. Just grateful for the cooperation that has happened and ask for that to continue, as we recognize that as we rip up your street in front of your house and not do all this work, it causes just a little bit of angst, I guess is the right word, but just grateful for the good cooperation we've had over there. The Highline Siphon project continues to go forward. We're grateful for that. There has been a couple of hiccups in the timing of that, and it looks like it'll probably be more like next year at this time before that interchange is up and functioning, but still a wonderful project, and 2019 still sounds much better than 2033 did. So we're just grateful for the opportunities that that's going to present to our community, and particularly for the traffic flow for the city of Chubbuck. We're grateful for that. Just let me mention just a little bit about the fact that we had the opportunity to attend the Association of Idaho Cities conference last week in Boise. It was a wonderful conference, well put on. A lot of good seminars that taught some good things for our community leaders to become a little more familiar with and understand, and to be able to share ideas with other communities as to what they're doing and how they're doing them, and to do the same with ours. I had the opportunity to put my hat in the ring and was elected as the third vice president for the Association of Idaho Cities. That's going to give us an opportunity. I've served on the board for 4 years, and now to be on the executive board, that's going to give our community an opportunity to make a real difference with the growth of our state and how the cities work together. So that's going to be a great opportunity. We also, this coming week on Wednesday, is going to be the 4th of July, a great celebration of our independence. Encourage each of you to come out to Old Town Pocatello and participate with the parade that will happen on the 4th of July that morning at 10 o'clock. Should be a fun parade. There are going to be fireworks up at the Portneuf Wellness Complex. Encourage you to come and participate with those. Should be a really good time. And speaking of fireworks, let's make sure that we're very safe with our own personal fireworks. Each year when we have things that aren't done in a safe manner, we can have some bad experience. And so just encourage you to, parents, make sure you're watching your kids and seeing that these things are done appropriately. And let's just have a good time celebrating and enjoying one another this coming weekend. Also on the 3rd, I just want to mention real quickly, Joe Nichols is going to be up at the Portneuf Complex at the amphitheater, and those gates open at 6 and the show's at 7. There are still tickets available, so I'd encourage you to make that part of your fun activities for the 4th of July. But again, that's going to happen on the evening of the 3rd. And I'd just like to make a comment. I had the opportunity to be involved in a bit of a discussion this week about respect and civility in our public discussion. And I think every one of us recognize that we're losing some of that. And I just want to encourage us as citizens of Chubbuck to help return respect and civility to our public discussion. There is nothing wrong with having different ideas and different theories as to how we ought to go about things. As a matter of fact, that diversity is what keeps us a strong community. And so we shouldn't be afraid of that. But we also, as we have our discussions one with another, there should be respect for each person's attitude and lifestyle. And I would just suggest to each one of us that we make sure that personally we don't find ourselves ever demeaning or putting anybody down. As you feel strongly and have passions about your opinions and your Your political stance, that's fine, and make that part of the discussion, but never put somebody else down. And again, as we look particularly nationally right now, we see so many things that happen that really are not civil, and that's not good. So I just would encourage us as a community to be a big part of the solution in having confidence in what we believe and share that freely, but have respect for other people's opinions too. That really is what this country is all about. Just grateful to be with you, and we'll see you again next week.